What's going on, my loves? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and God bless, depending on where you are in this blessed and beautiful world. So today I want to talk about my book, Love, It All Starts With You. And I wrote this book a few years ago, actually. I've written it and then I've rewritten it. I wrote it when I was going through a period in my life where I was learning a lot about myself. There was a lot of self-discovery, a lot of transformation, a lot of growth. And since then, obviously, I've grown so much more. The book, when I originally wrote it, I was not speaking to my biological mother. So this book talks about not being raised by her, how it made me feel, the emotions, lack of self-confidence, so many other things. So we reunited in 2016. The beautiful thing is that immediately there was like a rush of emotions that came upon me. And what I've since then learned and discovered is when you're in the thick of something and you're writing something, you're writing from that place of like still hurt and pain, it also comes across in the message that you're giving and the way that you're sort of tailoring and catering your message. So I went back and I rewrote the book from a more loving perspective, a more open-minded perspective, and from a place where I was more, I had already gone through more healing, essentially. So I was healed. And so with this book, I break it down into 4, bite-sized nugget chapters where I talk about an acronym of LOVE. So loving yourself, overcoming life's obstacles, the O, valuing what you have, and then the energy that we put into things. And I love it because it's my baby. It's something that I put so much heart, so much joy, so much sweat, so much blood, so much tears into. It's 106 pages, so it's bite-sized. It's something that you can read in 2 hours. I've also done an audiobook, and that's also very short, but you can read it on the plane, and it just tells you my perspective, and it talks about my experiences and how I was able to overcome lack of self-confidence and how I was able to overcome so much. And even now, I see myself growing and evolving in a lot of ways where I don't feel the need to get on camera and be perfect or be polished. And that's something that I struggled with for a long time, was the need to enunciate and pronunciate and be very professional. And I think that when I just give it to you raw, when I just tell you this is how I'm feeling, things are messed up, these are the emotions I was experiencing, this is what I'm going through, that you can receive the message better. And that's something I had to learn, is that, perfect is not good, or over polished or over professional is not going to allow you to see or experience or feel the pain that I was going through. And you don't realize it until you come out of the storm, until you've healed, how painful something like that can be, and how it sculpts and shapes your decisions, the people that you spend time with, the choices that I made in men, the relationships that I was in. All of that played a big part in not having that love there, or not having certain relationships in my life, or not having that relationship be in my life. So I wanted to just share some more intimate details about the book, read a little bit so that you can kind of get a taste of it. I did the audiobook, and I will say in my audiobook I'm super professional and polished, and so this part of the book I'm going to just read a couple pages just to give you a little taste, So like I said, there's 4 chapters: love yourself, overcoming life's obstacles, valuing what you already have, and then the power of energy. And in the beginning, I essentially just talk about reliving the experience with me reconnecting with my mom and how my emotions have changed since then. So my introduction now reads: when I originally wrote this book, I was at a different place in my life. There was a period of time when my biological mother and I did not speak for many years. I was very confused, hurt, and felt a lot of mixed emotions. On one Sunday in November of 2016, I received a text from a close friend. He informed me that his mother committed suicide the night before, and I was devastated. My heart was heavy for his loss. The only thing I could think of as soon as I received the news was my biological mother. So many things ran through my head all at once. What if something happened and I never got the chance to say how I truly felt? What if I never spoke to her again? As soon as I received the text from my friend, I sent my mom a text message. I expressed my love, appreciation, and regret for the years we had not spoken. I let her know that no matter how much time had passed, I loved and truly missed her. What happened next changed my life forever. Every single day from that day forward, we spoke on the phone. We were both determined to fight for our relationship. In December 2016, I went home, both literally and figuratively speaking. After years of pain, frustration, tears, prayer, hope, and faith, I went back to where it all began. Sierra Leone, West Africa. Words can't describe the joy in my heart when this reunion took place. It was long overdue, but right on time. I was finally able to be in the presence of the woman who gave me life. She gifted me with resilience and blessed me with her good looks, strong will, and confidence. I want to start this book off by saying, thank you, Mom. As a child, I thought you were the most beautiful woman in the world, and the same holds true today. Your eyes say what words cannot express. No matter how far apart we are or how much time goes by, you have a place in my heart that no one can ever replace. The words in this book are how I felt at the time, but today, I have a different peace in my heart. I was finally able to close one chapter of my life and start a new one. With that being said, I want to encourage you to never give up, no matter what the odds may be. No matter how difficult the road, never stop believing that anything is possible. My loves, honey. Guys, I almost got a little boo, a little tear come out my eye. But no, seriously, guys, I love this book, not just because I wrote it, but because it allows me to see where I was, and then it allows me to see how far I've come. And I've come so much further since our reunion. There was a lot of tears, a lot of pain, a lot of hurt. I've learned so much. I've learned so much about patience. I've learned so much about faith. I've learned so much about praying. I've learned so much about trusting, about like really truly trusting. I didn't realize I had a lot of trust issues, and I would say, no, I trust you. Of course, I trust you. It's good. We're okay. We're good. Or I would even say, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm fine. And I think a lot of us do that. We just mask the pain, and we say we're fine, and we say we're good, and we don't realize that it's okay if you're not good, and it's okay if you don't have it all together. That the most important thing is for you to acknowledge that and continue to be a work in progress. We're all a work in progress. Every day you're learning something new that you like. Your taste buds are changing. You may have not liked a certain food at one point in your life, and now you've acquired a new taste for it. So I would love it if you would check out the book. I would love your feedback, your responses, to see what like touched you and how it has helped you, or how it changed your perspective on some things. So check it out. Tell me what you think. And as always, if you love it, if you like the content, share, like, comment, subscribe. Have a freaking amazing day. Wishing you a blessed, beautiful, and amazing, abundant,